of the United States. Now, to be honest with you guys, I feel a little odd because this is a political rally. This is my first time doing something like this, so I'm a little nervous. But I'm a musician. Politics is, it's not my field of expertise. But I'm a human. I'm a human being with a family, a human being that shares this earth with other human beings. This election is just too important. I couldn't sit on the sidelines and just be quiet. To me, the old definition of leadership is, look at me, I'm a leader. But the new definition should be, no, actually, look at you, I'm listening. And that's what we have in Hilary Clinton. To be honest with you, I'm not here to defend Hillary. She's a big girl. She can do that all by herself. I'm here because I believe she's going to fight for us. Don't you? She'll work hard for America to fulfill a promise of a country where all men and women were created equal. This country hasn't always been fair to all people, especially my culture. It's not always been fair to us, but I think that Hillary is going to help fix these wrongs. In fact, she and I spoken earlier today, and she's made some commitments. She made some commitments. Whether it's pay equality for women, free public college tuition if your family earns less than $125,000, and very important to me, addressing the mass incarceration in 1994 by eliminating minimum prison sentences. She's made a commitment to me. 3 strikes, all of those things. We're going to deal with all those things. Isn't that right? So it makes me angry when people say Hillary can't be she can't lead our country because she's a woman. How dare anyone question a woman's ability? Every person on this planet was brought into this world by a woman. Women carry so much every day, including us for 9 months. Women are the reason why our species even exists. Don't we call the planet Mother Earth? I want to live in a world where a woman's ability is respected and not ever questioned. And for once, let me dream. For once, when it comes to the nuke buttons, I'd like to see it commanded by a woman who knows what it's like to physically bring a life into this world and who will think about the world holistically before she decides to take millions of them out. I want to see a woman break the presidential glass ceiling on November 8th, guys and girls. I want to see that glass shatter on the floor, and I want us all to stomp on it together. You know why? Because my mother is able, your grandmother is able, your aunts are able, your nieces are able, your daughters are able. I've seen amazing things happen when women lead. I personally benefited when I've worked with a team of all ethnicities, colors, religions, and sexual orientations who come together for a common cause. So I'm excited to see the halo effect on young women seeing a female in the highest position of power in the history of mankind. Young girls will then be unstoppable. So I'm calling on all of the women in this nation. I don't care if you're Democratic, Republican, Libertarian. I don't care what. If you are a female, think about what you can do on November 8th. You can be a you can be part of a very big number that changes things and show everybody your power when women come together and galvanize.
Yes.
And last but not least, for my culture, I know they sometimes call us minority, but you see our influence everywhere. We are not minority, we are majority. That's my culture. We're black, beautiful. So if you've ever been called a minority, ever, in your life, and I'm saying this for the Standing Rock Sioux, okay? If you've ever been called a minority, go out and vote and show everybody that you are actually really the majority. That's all I have to say, and right now I want to bring up somebody who is closely associated with the word fire, Senator Bernie Sanders.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Pharrell, thank you very much. Pharrell began his remarks by making a very important point. He said he's not a politician, he's a musician. But he understands that at this moment in American history, it is imperative that all of us be politicians, all of us be involved in the political process. Thank you, Pharrell. Now let me begin, by thanking all of you for coming out. What a fantastic turnout tonight. Thank you so much. And B, I want to begin with a startling revelation. Are you ready for a startling revelation? All right, I knew you would be. And here is the revelation. Despite what media may tell you, this campaign is not about Hilary Clinton. It is not about Donald Trump. It is not about Bill Clinton. It is not about Melania Trump. It is not about their children. This campaign is about you and millions of other Americans. And this campaign is not a personality contest. We're not voting for high school president. We're voting for the most powerful leader in the entire world. And what this campaign must be about is which candidate has the experience and the vision to work for the middle class and the working class and the families of our country. And in my view, without a shadow of doubt, that candidate is Hilary Clinton, our next president. Now, let me also do something after giving you the startling revelation. Let me give you something else also very radical. And that is, I think a campaign should be based on issues. Now, I know that's, again, a very radical idea. Imagine talking about the real issues impacting the American people. What a crazy idea that is. But just for the heck of it, let's do it. Why not? What do we got to lose? When I think about the most important issue, and I speak for myself now, I worry very, very much that this country is sliding into an oligarchic form of society where a handful of billionaires control our economic and political life. As we speak, this very moment, billionaires around the country are pouring tens and tens of millions of dollars into senatorial campaigns, House campaigns, and campaigns of all kinds. What we are saying tonight is we will not allow billionaires to buy the United States government. And one of the major differences of many between Secretary Clinton and Mr. Trump is that Secretary Clinton has made it clear that she will do everything she can in every way to overturn this disastrous Supreme Court decision on Citizens United. Too many brave people here in North Carolina and Vermont and all over this country have put their lives on the line to defend American democracy. We're going to fight for that democracy. We are not going to become an oligarchy. And there's another issue when we talk about democracy, which after all is what this country is about. We have cowardly Republican governors all over this country trying to suppress the votes. Hilary Clinton and I believe that our job is to get more people to participate in the political process, not fewer people. And I say, look, in a democracy, honest people can have different points of view. Secretary Clinton has conservative friends. I have conservative friends. That's democracy. But what is not democracy is when cowardly governors go out of their way to make it difficult for people to vote. And I say to those governors, if you don't have the guts to participate in a free, open, and fair election, get out of politics and get another job. Thank you. So issue number one, Secretary Clinton, Farrell, and I, and all of you, understand that we need a vibrant democracy where people participate, where people vote. Second point. Now, I try not to be too hard on my Republican colleagues because many of them suffer from a serious illness called amnesia. And unlike Mr. Trump, we do not make fun of people with disabilities.